So it starts off with Angela and Tony. So they in the car. They're on their way to the beach. They get to the beach. They meet with the planners. They're going to plans of the wedding because now this is 2 days before the wedding. They're all excited. So she says Tony ain't going to have nobody on his side. So we don't need to worry about where the groomsmen and the best men and all them going to be at because he ain't got nobody. And Tony was like, I have a best man. And Angela's like, whoa, Tony. And it was just like, I was kind of feeling like, hey, Angela, like, I mean, damn, he bringing one person, like, why, like, you know what I mean? Have you even met anybody in his family? Like, have you even cared to know anything about his mother? Or, like, I'm just confused a little bit. Like, I'm confused. It wasn't like, oh, it's your brother. Oh, like, when he said he had a best man, Angela instantly, like, who? Just automatically, it's like, what the hell? What do you think it's going to be, a prostitute, Angela? You need to calm the hell down. So, Angela says, listen, give us a second. We got to go smoke a cigarette and talk about something. Angela, you don't know none of his people. You don't know nobody on his side. It don't seem like you have ever really given an effort to that. But, you know, we just looking on TV, so I don't know. This is just what it seemed like looking like to me. And, you know, for him to say Andre, and, you know, he been in jail. She was like, for what? And he was like, something about selling drugs. And she's like, oh, you two are a match made in heaven. You two are a match made in heaven. Why don't you go ahead and get married to him? And it's like, Angela, bitch, you sound ridiculous. You sound ridiculous. And why is everybody else responsible for Tony? Like, I'm just so confused. Everything is everybody else's fault. Like, I'm just, Angela, like, you too old, girl. And we gonna touch on that in a second. Okay, mama? So, Tony not having it. He go over there, he smoke a cigarette. He's just like, I gotta wrap my mind around this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I already told this nigga he can come. And I don't, like, I might have to change plans because I gotta marry this bitch. So, fuck. I didn't think she was gonna be tripping. It's just one motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Tony. We gotta come up with a resolution, Tony. Alright, Tony. You can have him as your best man. But it won't be any getting together before the wedding, and it won't be any getting together after, Tony. It's only for the wedding, Tony. I'm like, damn, Angela love her some rules, baby. Angela love her some rules. Like, whoa, Ange, damn. What is you gonna do? Keep him under a rock forever? Hide him in the closet? Girl, I don't know. You is Angie. Are you sure you work with people in mental health? I don't know, y'all. I don't know. But just when I was thinking all that, right? Tony gonna hit us with the, I understand why Angela is mad. You know, my last wedding, when I was 16, I was like, wait. What? Bruh, what the fuck has Tony been like? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is Tony's life story? Like, I feel like, man, like, I feel like Tony could have a storyline of his own. I feel like Tony's shit would be lit. I feel like we getting this watered down sweat bag version. Like, I think we're getting this, but like, you see, man, I'm just saying, like, I really feel like he got a lot going on. He got a lot going on. He doing a lot. I think he doing a whole hell of a lot. So, Angela, girl, you just controlling. You controlling, and he gave you a reason to validate yourself for being controlling. Like, you have convinced yourself that this is all okay. Girl, you about to get married and you still, like, girl, you don't even trust who his best man would be on the wedding day. Like, girl, what do you trust? You don't trust him at all still. You still don't trust this man. Like, what? Like, girl, you about to make a vow before God and G. Girl, them cigarettes ain't the only sin, sis. Them cigarettes ain't the only sin. Y'all, so then we finally meet Andre. I thought Lamondre was the last nigga who had gold teeth. And then we meet Andre. I wonder if he from Florida too. It's gotta be something in the water. It has to be. I don't understand. But anyway, so, you know, Andre popped up on the scene. He got his gold teeth, a mouthful of them, looking like a Dollar Tree plies. Girl, thinking he Pimp C. And Tony and his black scent came right on out. So we get on to Tony's bachelor party, and Tommy is forced to come, even though that they did not get on a good note with at the damn soup place, thrift store, whatever. They didn't really get along there, okay? But Angela still felt the need to send Tommy as her little spy. He did his job. She knew he would. And, yeah, so it was just a regular bachelor party. Like, it was at a strip club. What did you expect? He gonna get a lap dance, baby. It's a bachelor party. Tommy takes some pictures or takes a video and send it to Ange. Girl, Ange pull up there and she's like, come on, Tony. Let's go. You're doing entirely too much, Tony. You got me all upset the day before my wedding. The night before my wedding, Tony. Come on, Tony. And Tony really thought about this for a second. Like, you really came the fuck down here, bruh. And his friend Andre was like, bruh, go home, bruh. But while Angela was down there yelling at Tony, Tommy ass smoothly politely got his ass up with his drink and twirled his ass to the exit. Like, Tommy, aka Jerry Springer, got his ass up, I'm telling you, honey, and twirled his ass to the exit. Like, real quietly, didn't say nothing. Andre had already threatened his ass because Tommy was to keep bringing up that he proposed to Angela. So, girl, let's just hurry and get through this scene. So, Brittany and Amanda link up. They drive on the side of the, I don't know if this is the freeway, the road, but they drive on the side of something, okay? And they on the side of the jail. And Amanda pulls up in a big pickup truck. They sit in the back of the pickup truck. They start talking. And Brittany's like, you know, do you ever just come here sometime? And Amanda was like, no. I mean, damn, B, like, I need Miss Sasha, but, no, nigga, I don't ever come back here. The fuck? So, Brittany just starts spilling all the tea. She telling everything, girl. She telling about how Marcelino went with the poker coach and he been losing money and just, you know, him lying to her. And she had to deal with gambling from her father. So, she knows, you know, going homeless and all this stuff could just go haywire because of somebody's gambling addiction, you know? And Amanda was on the same hype I was. Girl, check your bank statements, okay? Because even though, like, Brittany later on in the episode came back to Marcelino, he's sitting outside with the bonfire, and they come to, you know, terms, and he says sorry and all that stuff. If you check your bank account and it's low, that, to me, puts another layer on it. You know what I'm saying? Depending on where your balance is, from the last time you saw it to where it is now, that definitely can play a part. And I want you to pick up on that Marcelino can lie to your face easily. So next we have Marcelino and Brittany, okay? And Marcelino sitting by the little fire pit with some beer, looking all lonely and pitiful. And Brittany she come back home and she tries to have an adult conversation with Marcelino about everything that's going on. And she pretty much told him, like, hey, he said he didn't want to be a failure. He said before Brittany, 2 years ago, he was only worried about himself and in a studio apartment. And now he has all this responsibility and all this and all that. And da, 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 da. First of all, sir, You went and found Brittany. Brittany didn't go find you. You went and found Brittany. Like, you rushed this wedding. You did all this. So it was just like, you wanted to get custody. It's just like, so now to sit here and make it seem like it's all too much and it's this and that. You could have lived your regular life and took your time dating any woman, but you went literally and found somebody in jail and literally took a plate of food from them because they weren't ready to talk about a wedding. You wanted to move so fast. For what? His motives still are not clear to me. Brittany, you still need to check your bank statements. He said sorry. Brittany, keep an eye open. Keep an eye open. But he did make a point, like, you did pour beer on him. You did hit him. You did do all this other stuff. But at the same time, Marcelino, you only wanted to talk about what she did because you still don't really want to talk about what you did. You still haven't gotten open and honest about the finances yet. So I'm very curious to see if that's even going to be talked about. Because that is so important. It's just so glazed over, like, oh, is she more concerned about where he was? No, I would be more concerned about my finances. You have a child on the way. Like, I am so confused. Like, fuck the poker coach. Poker is the goddamn problem. Listen, it's hella funny because I know this is so wrong. I know this is so wrong, but in my notes under Clint Tracie, it says, look like straight up ass dope fiends. Hot ass mess. Like, for real. Like, for real. Like, that, y'all. Come on now. Come on now. Baby. I think Clint may not be all the way on some harsh ass drugs. I don't know what drugs Clinton's on. I don't know if it's just marijuana. But I think whatever it is, it's drugs with a dab of fucking mental illness. Like, I think it's a combination. I really do. Like, but Clint got a lot of sense though. That's what I'm saying. When Clint be talking to his mama, Clint got a lot of sense. Like, Clint, like, I don't feel like Clint is out of his right mind like that. But he just do some weird, questionable shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, he beat himself up. Like, you wanted to put hands on her that bad, my nigga? She didn't even flinch, bruh. She just tossed her hair back. Nigga was like fucking psycho. And I was like, bitch, what do y'all be going through? And then he called his mama, and she was like, so you snitching? You're calling your mama? You're 40 years old, and you're calling your mama? And I was just like, what the fuck? Mama did say she tired of going through this shit with Clint and Tracie through the middle of the night and stuff. So I think this is some of the shit that she talking about. They always probably going through some shit, because Clint probably always saying the last time is the last time, and mom probably believe her. And now she's just like, I ain't fucking with it. Or Clint be calling saying he gonna come home, and he don't. And listen, I ain't even gonna lie to you, I've been there. So okay, you call your parents when if you and your significant other ever live together and you go through some shit with them, you call your fucking parents. Like, I did. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, can I come? And then, you know, they don't really want you to leave, so then they sue you and woo you, and then you gotta call your parents back. Like, you know, I ain't going nowhere, you know. We gonna work it out. To this lease out. I am going to thank Tracie for bringing the dog back in one piece, you know. I was a little worried. I think Clint was a little worried. The mama probably was like, nigga, like, yo, $5,000 about to be gone? You say, fuck the dog. Like, but yeah, no, she brought the dog back. She said he was her protection. So, oh, okay, like, all right, girl, you took the dog for protection. Okay, well, at least he had some purpose, some service, okay? Because if he didn't, his ass would have been gone like that rental car. Clint and Tracie just seem like they have an extreme up and down relationship, okay? Like, true dolphin form, no shade, no tea. But Clint said something about her, like, she was looking for a picture of the baby, the sonogram or whatever, and he said something about not throwing it away, or she threw it away. he didn't throw it away, she threw it away. And she just kind of got really upset about that. And then we go on to this scene where she has no makeup on. And she's crying. And she's like, oh, that's like the worst thing she's ever had to do. That's the hardest thing that she's ever had to go through in life. And I'm really sorry. But I don't believe her. I don't believe her at all. I feel like, girl, I think you playing it for these cameras. Doesn't she have other children? I was told she had other children that she ain't mentioned about, ain't tried to get her life together for. I just truly don't think. And then it's just like, girl, that's crazy that she can still get pregnant. Like, how old are they? The next thing I know, they done arguing. Tracie agrees to go to rehab. And I think Clint just wants the JJ. I can't with them, y'all. I'm ready for them. Like, they don't need to come back. I mean, girl, their storyline is the same. It gets more devastating as it goes along. But, I mean, the storyline is the same. Addict. We don't know what the hell type of addict. And, you know, oh, my bad. Meth goddess. We don't know what the hell type of, I don't even know what to call Clint. Meth goddess and Clint, okay, like, they can go. They could go. Just like Cheryl and Josh. They can go. Like, they really can fucking go. So next we have Lacey and John. Anyway, so Lacey and John, they in the car. And can I just say something? This season got some shit going with cigarettes. Like, everybody smoked. The only people I ain't seen smoke cigarettes is Andrea and Lamar. Them the only ones I ain't seen smoke a cigarette. But everybody else is tag teaming them bitches. Like, it's crazy. So anyways, they sitting in there pretty much hotboxing cigarettes. And, you know, John started putting the fire on Lacey ass. And he was just like, hey, so what's up? You still got him in your house? Like, what were you thinking? Why you got an inmate? You brought him around your kids. And, you know, you barely knew dude. And da-da-da-da-da. And I'm sitting here like, bruh, nigga, you was getting out of jail to come do the same shit. You, like, is it not dawning in your head? Like, it seemed like it was a little bit dawning in his head that Lacey is doing all of this, but he just so intertwined. I don't understand what it is about the duck lips. Like, is she, oh my God, Lacey, oh my God, like, girl, if somebody asked me to describe what Lacey looked like, it wouldn't be anything human. But listen, John was like, listen, I know you up here hooping and hopping with me, but I know when you get home, you playing it cool. Like, quit playing. Like, what's up? And Lacey starts to fake cry. He's not who he presented himself to be in the beginning, right? Like, it's not my fault. It's not. Not one goddamn teardrop. Lacey didn't have to wipe her face not one goddamn time, baby. So when John was getting on Lacey, she was just like, listen, John has a bad attitude and I don't like this right now. And it just makes things more confusing. Because John is like, listen, it's time to do something about it. I'm not about to keep waiting for you while you play house with this nigga around your kids. And it's like, Lacey, I really wished you put this much energy into your fucking children. And I really don't want to judge anybody on their mothering or parenting skills. I guess I should say that. But you, goddamn Cheryl and Michael has made me question a whole bunch of shit. And I'll be trying to keep it cool. But y'all be having nigga on the tip of really just saying some real ass shit about y'all parenting skills, my nigga. Like, they're not there. Like, your kids are always with someone else. Like, and then you're gonna bring another nigga back. Like, and you don't give a fuck. Not once have you mentioned doing anything in your life strictly for your kids. If you did, it sounded like it was fake as fuck, which it probably was. John dropped Lacey off. He give her a kiss. He talking about he waiting outside. I'm like, what the fuck going on? Like, I'm telling you, this is just giving me a whole, like, episode of, like, Fatal Attraction. Like, this is literally how it go. And then, like, literally, like, how it would really go is John would then sneak in and then kill Shane. And then Lacey would lie and act like it was a robbery. And the police would come. And then they would later on find out that Lacey was still seeing John. And that this whole thing happened. Like, literally, this is how I think it's called Fatal Attraction go on TV One. That's my shit, girl. You gotta be scared to date, though. You do gotta be scared to date. But yeah, like, that's literally how it go. Like, Lacey, she doing the most. But listen, so Lacey go in the house, and now she has to concoct a fake ass attitude. So she starts going off on Shane, and Shane immediately calls BS. He don't got time. He like, for real, this really what you want to do? She really packing up all his stuff. Get out! Get out! I want you to get out! I want you to get out! Making this, like, large scene, because you gotta remember, John's outside, so she has to be loud to make it seem like she's really upset, and she's really kicking him out. And I'm sitting here like, sis, he fucking lives there, and he's your husband. How did you, like, what? And you think that you're just gonna walk up in the house randomly and just kick him out on the curb? Y'all moved there together. I'm sure it is. If that nigga got mail, no matter, it's your husband, period. Like, if you call the police are not gonna, like, unless he really put his hands on you, which it don't look like Shane has or would, to be honest with you. Like, Lacey, what the fuck? What the fuck? But listen, I wanted to point out that when Lacey was in a car with John, she had something going on her face. Like, it was like lumped, and I don't know if that meant she needed to get her Botox refilled or somebody decked her in her shit one time. But I'm gonna try to insert a picture. If something happened on the side of Lacey's face, I don't know, and I really don't give a fuck, because she deserves everything the duck gets, okay? The next thing I know, Lacey is running outside, and Shane's like, what the fuck? Like, you just started this whole ass argument, and you start talking, and now you're running outside. So he goes outside after her, just for John to come. Daddy's home now. John, you look stupid as fuck. You look stupid as fuck, John. You do. You do. Your sister was hella right. Your sister was hella right. Lacey is playing you like a goddamn puppet. And Lacey, baby, your hair is not flattering. No, not even your hair. Your head is not flattering when your hair is in a ponytail. The less we see, the better for you. Okay? Like, seriously, sis. I will leave the ponytails and the up buns alone. You've done too much to your face to turn back now. So Sarah bounced out the car. She ready. She got on her parachute dress and her jean jacket. She ready to go up there. She got her hair slicked down in the ponytail. She go up there. Oh, some disrespectful stuff, but I get it. You know what I'm saying? If he did promise your daughter that he was going to come pick her up, I mean, come on, Michael. Like, come on. And this was your last day. You could have came and did that. You feel me? Plus, you filming anyway. So it's like, you know, you could have just gave us that moment. But you didn't. And it looked like Michael was going to talk to her at first. You know what I'm saying? When she walked up. Because he was kind of telling Maria, like, hey, back. Because Maria instantly, baby. You can tell Maria's about that life. You know? I mean, Maria has a record. I did not know Maria had a record. First of all, I did not know Maria was 35. Maria looks way older. Like, whoa, sis. I found pictures of her mugshot. Maria went for prostitution several times, petty theft, domestic violence against somebody older than 65. Girl, Maria, like, you know what I'm saying? So now it made me feel like, okay, Sarah, you lucky bitch security was there. You might not really want to go toe-to-toe with her, because, you know what I'm saying? Sis looked like she really... she'll make an example out of you, her teeth. She looks crazy. She looks a little delusional. But Sarah started that whole thing. Like, Sarah started the whole thing. You went over there on your rah, rah, rah. You started this yelling. You knew he was another female. You didn't care. You couldn't wait to throw out that y'all did the do. And that's your husband and the kids. And it's just, Sarah, like, girl, we all know why you went there. And it may partially be because of the kids, but it's Michael. I just don't understand, girl. What are they fighting for? What are they fighting for? But listen, since Maria did go to jail for prostitution, you remember Maria kept saying, oh, I don't think Michael will throw away what we got going on, everything we got going on. And then when Michael was talking about her, he was saying something about, like, yeah, nah, me and Maria got some already, and like, so I wouldn't be surprised if it was like a pimp hoe type of thing, and she giving him money, and like I said before, she probably paid for that hotel room. That's probably why he called her. He knows she's stupid enough to just run it up. That's probably why she was in the hotel room chilling all day. Like, I'm just saying, there's so many possibilities, so many. So Maria was like, that's my man. That's my man. And Michael was like, hey, like, shut up. Like, I got this. Like, go inside. Go inside, bro. Go inside. Woo. But he couldn't control his bitch. Forehead. I thought you had it together way harder, baby. I thought you a little sloppy. You a little sloppy. You can't control her. You damn sure couldn't control Megan. You did not foresee Megan and Rock. Okay? You did not foresee that, and you still talking to this sis. Okay? She did show some disloyalty. I mean, hell, she didn't owe you no loyalty. But I'm just saying, she did show it, nigga, and you ain't letting it go. Then on top of, Maria obviously cannot be tamed. Whenever she's gonna go the fuck off, she's gonna go the fuck off. Like, and you better hope it's not you. So soon as Michael finally gets Maria to shut the hell up and calm the hell down, they're kind of going, like, back in the hotel, and Sarah runs up in the doorway and she calls Michael a bitch hella loud, and then the hotel manager loses it. He probably was mad about the whole fight from the outside, but you coming inside yelling at Sarah, like, come on, girl. Like, this... what is the point of this? And you know what's crazy? It's like, after all this arguing and fighting and all this stuff, she still wanted this nigga to get in her car. She still expected him to come back home with her. Like, this was on some ride or die type of shit. Like, they running from the police. Girl, you caused the scene. Goodness gracious, Sarah. The next thing I know, Michael is losing his goddamn mind. I mean, the forehead is going from here to there to there. Although I agree that, okay, he said 1 billion fucking times, don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Nobody touch me. Please don't touch me. No, get away. Don't touch me. Here, Maria. Full of the touches, my nigga. Like, did you think he wasn't? You the main motherfucker trying to touch him. Who did you think he was talking to? He didn't want nobody to touch him. It was so irritating because everybody was trying to touch him. For what? Why? Like, it just didn't make sense. Like, because he yelled back at the manager who was yelling. Like, what the fuck? He didn't swing up on Brad. He walked away. He's in the parking lot. Why are people still trying to touch him? I didn't understand that at all. But baby, like I said, Sarah was molded as hell because she thought that Michael was still going to get in the car with her. Like I said, on some Bonnie and Clyde shit. And it's like, no, sis, you don't get to cause the scene and, you know, sweep him away. Like I said, I think he got some business stuff going on with Maria, and you ain't about to mess that up, especially since you're threatening to cut off his goddamn cell phone. So, like, I'm sorry, Sarah. You knew what it was. You really did. You knew what it was. Stop playing. Stop playing. You just wanted to go over there and fuck up his operation. I don't blame you. I mean, hey, do we honestly feel bad for Michael? Get your life. No. The only thing that kind of irked me about Sarah is, if it is strictly about the kids, let it strictly be about the kids. Like, and if it's about him, then it's about y'all marriage, then it's about y'all marriage. She tries to put it all together, all in one, and it's not. Unfortunately, she got to look at the situation with the person that she is dealing with, okay? He's not the average cookie cutter Joe. If he was, your marriage wouldn't be what it is. But he is who he is. And the situation, unfortunately, is what it is. So I just don't understand how she feels like she's making all this progress moving forward. Like, you have to let him go, or just let it strictly be about his kids. Period. Why don't y'all just have like a family vacation? Like, once or twice a year, y'all all go to Disneyland. You know, whoever daddy girlfriend is, she can come to. It don't matter, because she probably gonna be paying for it. Like, why don't y'all just do something like that? Like, unfortunately, he trash like that. Like, he is. But listen, Sarah, it is amazing to me how you had nothing to say about Maria being around your child. And tagging you in it. Being disrespectful. If it was ever a goddamn time to fight, bitch, or if it was ever a time to go the fuck off, that's when you go the fuck off. But you didn't. All of a sudden, you wanted to be classy. All of a sudden, you didn't really have nothing to say. The fuck? Your child? Bitch, me and Michael would have a motherfucking problem. Me and Michael would have a huge motherfucking problem. And me and Maria would have a huge motherfucking problem. All that shit came out when this nigga fucking on the next female. But this female had your goddamn child laid up with your child, my nigga. Ooh, girl. Sarah, what was your black scent then? Why am I speaking Jamaican? I ain't even Jamaican, y'all. So let's talk about who wins the award for the biggest black scent. Let's see. The nominees are Sarah, Tony, and Maria.